Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Now we're trying to get on. Huh?
No.
Okay. Lost access.
What? You will open your live stream? What do you mean?
It's offline, right?
I'm live now. What live is this?
I don't know. Am I on? Problem is I put the same thumbnail. TL Roy, good morning. Oh my goodness. TL, you're on. Kevin and Jim, good morning. I've never, hey, Christian, I've never had so much problem. Christian, I needed you here to help me get this online. I couldn't get it to work. I gotta tell you what I did.
It's been a long time you're not having a live stream.
Listen, I always just go on the phone, hit YouTube, go live, done. Well, it had new settings. Hey, Scoot, how you doing? Good morning. So I said, I'll be really cool. I know how to work this laptop. So I went on there to do a stream, like the stream, you know. I thought, okay, I got that. Well, I went on to go online, and as you guys know, I scheduled it. Guess what? There was no access. My camera didn't work. Kanoy, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Ike.
There was no access at all. No access.
Congratulations to Kanoy.
Congratulations, Kanoy. High five to you. Congratulations on your relationship. Thank you. That's nice.
You're only here.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Who cares?
Don't put like that.
Don't put like that. It doesn't really matter. They know what we look like. We've been doing this for. So good morning, Kanoy, Scoot. Everybody. I tried to be really cool and get online and say, okay, I'm going to do that perfectly. And last Saturday, oh my goodness, I didn't know it was. I thought it was like last month. Congratulations, high five. I'm so happy for you. I am very happy for you. I'm glad it worked out really well. And I'm glad you're doing good. It's really nice. So today is just mainly a back introduction to us and checking things and going online and seeing us while. I see you find me, made it great. Jim, I had a time this morning. Camera wasn't working. I got a Logitech camera.
Joe and Janie, good morning.
Good morning, Joe and Jeannie. Good morning. How is everybody? Kevin and Jim?
Been a while since you did this.
I know, it has. It's been forever. I didn't think I thought I was going to ask RR. We were having a time. And I couldn't get the stream key to work. And then the camera didn't work. So it's like drove me crazy. So Ruth, how were you?
I'm good, Daddy.
Yeah.
I know you're having a hard time there.
I had a hard time. I have in a corner. Yeah, it showed the OBS. Exactly.
Yeah, but the camera is off.
And I couldn't.
I don't know how to, what's that? To switch on the camera. Maybe when you started, you did that switch on the.
Well, it's OBS software camera. It's different. This is YouTube. Hello, how you doing?
Michael and Heidi.
Michael and Heidi, good morning. Good morning.
How's Heidi?
It showed OBS cam, exactly. And did not use OBS. I went to use OBS, but it wouldn't let me use OBS this morning because YouTube said it was, my other stream was still going, and apparently it was still going. I did not know it. I said in stream. But I am doing this not Wi-Fi. It's all on data. I'm using Gomo SIM card. Unlimited data. Hey, this thing's nice though. It's 5.5. It's okay. It does a pretty good job. Anyway, it works fairly anywhere. We do have problem where?
It's only pag float.
See, it pretty well works everywhere. Don't you? It works. Fine, it works. Gomo.
Yeah. It's done. Hopefully you're doing well.
Thank you, Joe and Jeannie. Good to see you. Off the cuff. Good morning. Davo.
Good morning.
Davo. Good morning from Davo. Kanoy. We actually just bought property And
Marilog District, Davao.
oh, did you really? Well, Kanoi, I tell you what. When I get there, that neck of the woods, I am gonna yell, and we'll have lunch, and we'll let Ruth buy. She has all the money. We'll let her buy. Yeah, the good video quality. OBS pushed something. Exactly. That's what I did. I hit something. Yeah, we're going to be neighbors. And Davao, you'll love Davao. We love Davao. The only thing we don't like about it is the traffic.
Yeah, so traffic. Then when
But you do
from
anything.
Maramag to Davao, it's only like in 1 hour or in 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, only one bus is coming. So
Yeah.
the interval of the bus is not
So
good.
it takes about 4 hours to get there, but it's okay. Good evening from Middle America, Joe and Jeannie. Good morning. Yeah, I just have Ruth bring a cake, and I will buy. No worries, no worries. Either way, we're all good. We enjoyed Davao. We were recently there, and we enjoyed it. I love Davao. There's nobody could say it's just the traffic for me, but and getting around, you just have to time your times. You know, don't do it. But in the morning, like from 6 to 8, you can get anywhere, do anything. We always stay at the One Oasis there over by the mall, and ask Ruth what is the best brand of rice cooker in the Philippines.
Best what our rice cooker are unsa brand ato are. Basta sige.
We're gonna have her go look at this particular brand. We've
We've
had
been
this
using this for long time now.
long time. It's just really a good rice cooker. It's state of the art. It can cook. Tell them what it can cook.
You can cook like you can steam, you can make soup, BB food.
Media. M-I-D-E-A.
Media.
Put that in there. MEDIA.
M-I-D.
I will send na lang the link
Okay.
from I will send the link.
She's gonna put a link in there so you can check it out. We love. In fact, I love the Davao area, and all around there is beautiful. It's just a beautiful area. People's Park. I even have some old pictures 8 years ago us in People's Park, and I looked at them the other day and I go, man, I have changed, and Ruth has changed too, to the better. To the better. She's changed the better. I changed for the worse. Heavy traffic, yeah, off the cuff, yeah. It's just getting used to it. We've got to remember where I'm from in Rama, we don't have that.
I send na the link.
Okay, and we don't have that. We just have little traffic there. But ours is growing.
Maayong buntag.
Warren.
Warren.
Good morning. How you doing? Mount Buntag. Good morning.
Yes, heavy traffic.
Yeah. We're up in the hills. Hey,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, Marilog is up in the hills.
That's good.
Hello,
It may be a
our-
little bit cooler. Come say hi to everybody. Come over mommy's side or daddy's side, watch my coffee, and say hi to everybody.
The rice cooker you're asking is the link is there.
There we are. The family comes. That's not good enough hi. Well, what kind of hi is that? Just hi y'all.
Hi guys.
Hi guys. Say y'all.
Hi y'all.
You see, she's country. Say hi y'all.
Y'all.
There was a lady, Filipina, she says, y'all, and I'm thinking, wow, where did she get that word? She's at the mall. Y'all, get over here. Her husband must be from the South, or not necessarily South, Virginia. Rice cooker link. Kumsta, RR, Joe and Jeannie. Are you back home again? No, I'm not back home. We're out and about in Mindinao. We're all over. Ours going to school. We are kind of just checking things out. We're kind of enjoying, because in Moramug, it's a great place. Don't get me wrong. It's out in the province. And I can get to things, but there's so much more to do where I'm at. It's just, I can go to the movies. I can go to the movies there, but it's only one theater and the only show. But there's many malls here, 10 malls. So we can go do what we want to do when we want to do it. And it's not just the malls, more activity. Because I found myself getting bored and laid back, and my health deteriorated to horrible. I got to tell you, I caught scabies. January, February, mommy, something like that. Scabies. You guys know what scabies is? It is a mite that gets underneath your skin, and it spreads. Once you scratch it, the mites get in your nails, and it goes over your body. It's a rash, and then they lay eggs, and they lay not one egg, but hundreds. To get rid of that, it's incredibly expensive. A small bottle of this is $5, and you have to do it 3 times a day. One bottle can just about cover me. Ruth caught it, I caught it, RR never did catch it. And it took me, after 4 months, 5 months, to get rid of that. Well, it caused infection. Doctor says that caused infection. Well, 80% of my body was infected with this infection. Yellow, he said, this is incredible, you're infected. So he gave me some antibiotics. I inadvertently went and bought my own antibiotics and did it because doctors are kind of scarce. They're here, but they're not really here, at the town. So what we did, I went and found a new doctor. He just opened up a store, a office, a clinic, and we went there. And really nice guy. He gave me the correct medications and correct antibiotics and helped solve my problem. Did blood tests, all this stuff like that. Found out I was really healthy. He said, you've got to get up and go, and because you won't be here in a year if you don't do that. You've got to get up and go. You got to walk your 10,000 steps. But when we were at locally there, I could not walk. It was safety issues, other issues, just life in general. It was close to the highway. So you got to walk to be active. So I found myself in unfamiliar territory. We had a hard time there for a while. RR is growing so fast. She really is. She's almost as tall as me. Scabies not fun. The itchy is crazy. Did you catch it, Kanoy? It was really, I had it so bad that it was bad. It was really bad. It was almost bleeding aspect. It was all in my neck and my head, everywhere. Hillbilly, good morning. How you doing, Hillbilly? Yeah, in fact, the itch overpowered. You couldn't sleep. So you would sleep fine, but then you would wake up, right? Mm. How bad was it for you?
Bad.
It was your legs, right? It was the worst? It's the legs. My legs and ankles and my feet were the worst, but around the stomach. How about the stomach? And if you sweat, they spread. All right, would you mind turning that air up just a little? We're upstairs in our room. We rented a house, $100. It's got a basement, and we're on the upper floor, top floor. It's 3 floors. 2 bedrooms up here. Downstairs is basically a kitchen and porch, and then down in the basement is just 2 open rooms. You could call it 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom. You could sleep many down there, I never had it, but I knew a few to have. Yeah, in fact, I never would have thought. Now, how did I catch that scabies? Well, we believe I caught the scabies from a young child that, how they bless you here out of respect, and a young child at church. The doctor said it was a pandemic up in the Visayas, and it filtered down into Mindinao. And he says a pandemic here. They ran out of medicines. You got to take, I can't even pronounce it now, pyroethylene. It's in that medicine. You got to put the ointment over your whole body 3 times a day. And you'll find yourself, it relieves it for about an hour or 2, and then you start scratching again. Gavino, good morning. Good morning. How you doing, my friend? Greetings from California. How's California? How are things there? We are waiting still on our visa. I'm praying every day and hope things get in the fast track, and that we can go to the next step on that. It's one of those things that we're just waiting. A couple of our friends are there that we know really well. You guys know I'm Fed Up, a good close friend of mine. His wife arrived there September the 5th, and she is enjoying herself. She's having a great time, and of course, he's so happy that his wife is there finally. Chris, good morning. It's been a while. Yeah, Jimona. It looks like I'm not getting any of your written feed. Are you getting that feed okay on mine? Yeah. Or log on Daddy's live stream and see if you're getting Daddy. Log on there and see if you're getting Daddy. Yeah, it looks like I'm not getting any of your written feed. Maybe check on the bottom of your phone and hit the chat. See,
Yeah, live chat.
live chat or top chat or the other chat.
No, live chat.
Am I getting it?
Have one.
It's there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll have to hit that button, Jim, at the bottom of your phone.
Yeah. Let's see. I sent the link for the rice cooker.
Yeah. Did you see that you don't have the link? Let me see how they can do this. Can you take a picture of this and then send it? Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Young. Hope you're well. Just glad you're safe. God bless you and your family. Thank you, Mr. Mitch Bromo. High five. Thank you, sir. Hopefully you're doing well.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you. So hopefully you're doing good. We're well. I feel a lot better. My knees. I have to start taking vitamins, and vitamins were hard for me to find. And I went to S&R to find them. They have a very small selection, but you could get some things. You know, I need to take, you guys know, what's that, glucosamine. I need to take, you know, the small St. Joseph aspirin. I need to take those. Not been taking those. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. High five. And I've been trying to live healthier. Of course, rice is an issue. Doctor says, don't eat the rice. Quit eating that white rice. I said, what am I going to do?
Eat sand.
Eat sand. Eat sand. I'm going to have to eat sand. I don't know. It's just funny how they worked out that way, that the doctor says, stop eating that. I said, what am I supposed to eat? He said, eat vegetables, eat salads. I'm going, okay, broccoli, cauliflower. I said, can you go down to the store and get some for me? He goes, they don't have it at the market. You'll have to go over to Valencia. I said, yeah, okay. Tom might take 14 pounds. Hey, Mr. Somebody. How you doing? Sweeney family, good morning. High five.
Good morning.
Mr. Somebody is when is the U.S. trip? ASAP, if we can do it. It finally came back.
Glucosamine
for your knees. That's what I need. I got to get some. I'm going to order it through Lazada. We found it through my friend George sent me links on it. I could not find it. Brown rice. Yeah, brown rice is good. Can we get brown rice, honey?
What you're eating is red rice, brown rice, same.
Okay. But, honey, tell them about the red rice. Tell them. You got to tell them.
The red rice we bought is like, it's different kind. You have to soak it like overnight.
Yeah.
If you cook for lunch, you soak overnight first, then if not, you're eating a raw.
You're eating it raw, like rock.
It's
Very hard. It's really weird rice. I don't know where it came from. By the way, new thing. Got to be careful. You guys buying rice? Arsenic and plastic. Take the rice, buy your rice, take a glass, throw a couple teaspoons in there. Any floaters is plastic. New thing. The government's taking a hand on that. Another thing is they're trying to control the rice price now, 60, 70 per kilo. 60, 70, so $1.10, $1.20 for a kilo of rice. So you got to be careful on the rice, and they're controlling that now. So the price is going to go back down, thank goodness. Because a lot of Filipino, I've seen more Filipino, ask us for rice because there's no money. Brown rice is good. I never did see the link. Ruth put it up. I never did see the link that Ruth put up. He did not see it, so you had to stick it back up. Hi all. How you doing, Keith? Good to see you, and thank you so much for coming on. Thank you, Mr. Mitch, for the super chat. I just released a parade and festival from Route 66 Mother Road. I'll check that out. Joe and Jeannie, I will check it out. Jeff Reeds, good morning. How you doing, Jeffrey? So how are things with you, my friend? Tom, I need vitamins because processed food has a little... Yes, that's exactly right. Looky. Chi Taurus, high five. How you doing, Chi? How's everything? I got to get away. You don't have to answer this, but are you living in the CDR or Valencia area?
Nagamay man. Ang floaters, di ko ka send.
Floaters. Where are we living? We're in the area. Yes. We're in the area.
CDO.
Yeah, we're in the area. Yeah, we're in the area. We find it was more comforting for us in the area. There's a big reason. I'll just say this. Safety issue. Don't think that you guys can come to the Philippines and be safe. It's not always as safe as everybody claims to be. All these new vloggers out there, all the guys down in Duma, and all the guys up in Bohol, and all those guys. You have to be aware of your environment and what's going on. We had to leave our area. It's a long story, but I won't tell it today. I'll wait till the story's over and I'll do a live stream. You guys need to hear the story. It's unbelievable, and it's a true story. It's a very true story. So Ruth and I and our had to leave our home. Let me put it that way. So don't think no matter where you're at in the Philippines you're safe. It happens. It happens. In fact, we got left one morning at 2:30. Got out of there as quick as we could. So, red rice comes to not know but how to cut the rice correctly. Take the knife from the Ruth and eat. No, it was funny. I asked Ruth. I said, "Why is the rice all broken up? Every molecule of the rice is broken up, and we're just waiting to go back to the States. We're just begging and hopefully." I talked to the embassy. There's nothing anybody can do or anything. We're on our own, and foreigners have no rights. So anyway, I asked Ruth the other day. I said, "How come they rice?" She says, "The way they process, they just beat it up." Well, we're so used to the long grain rice, we just go put the water to boil, throw our rice in there, put the cover, bring it back up, boil, put the cover on, go catch a fish in the lake, come back, and rice is done. Here, they do it way differently, and the rice cookers do it a little bit differently. Your water to, how much water do you put for 1 cup of rice? You put like...
Here, it depends on the variety of the rice, because have rice that you have to put less water than the rice. For example, the white rice, you should put same amount of 1 cup, 1:1, like that. But if it's a red rice, 1:1.5, like that. Because if it's over one cup of rice and 2 cups of water, it will become wet.
Yeah.
It depends on the variety of the rice you're using.
I like rice. It's just the doctor said, because apparently 1 cup of rice has 7 teaspoons of sugar in it. White rice. So when you eat it, it turns to insulin, and it goes, and he said it's a killer. That's the reason people don't live past 65 here. It's just a killer. Everybody has some type of diabetes. So stage 1, stage 2. And that's the reason why the doctor says don't eat rice, eat something else. Well, how about bread? You gotta limit that too. But he said your carbs are okay. He said pasta's okay, but just eat it moderately, and breads. So really the main thing, he says salads and greens. But I said we can't get them. It's not like where you can go down the store and there's leafy greens there all the time. There's bok choy, where they're bok choy, but you get tired of eating. I get tired of eating bok choy. Tom, best buy local growth, friends. Yeah, I do. We do. We buy local all we can, but is still not available. Even the supermarkets, the big supermarkets like SM and all those, they don't have any produce in them. They have produce, but it's poor quality. It's B and C grade quality. The only A quality we get that's A quality is where we get it directly from the farms there in Rama, and Ruth will get it directly from the farmer. Thanks again. High five, Mr. Mitch. Thank you, my good friend.
What's that?
Jeffrey Eads, E-A-D-S, Jeffrey Eads, Eads. All is well. Joe and Jeannie, saying hi. Tom, I have a local farmer in my area. Buy from them. I know it's real. Exactly.
Yeah.
I would. We got a guy comes around here and he brings a laundry basket full and he sells them. That's how he makes his living. And we usually buy from him. And it's fairly fresh. It's more fresh from him than it is buying it from the store or the market. But as you know, the markets are surviving. They're not like a produce stand that you go and you keep it on the shelf for 2 days and got to throw it away. Here, they'll keep it on the shelf until they can't use it anymore. Then they'll chop it up and then they'll put it in a small bag and they'll sell it for use like 5, 10 peso, 15 peso, something like that. I want to hear the story, Michael. Yeah, the story is an unbelievable story. It's I don't know. I guess I could say it.
No.
I really can't. It's just it's a safety. In fact, it's a safety issue for my family, myself, and my family, and it's scary. So it'll wake you up. So what we decided to do was to just hit the road. Jack, don't you come back no more. Yeah. So we're going to be out and about for a while.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was wondering why you did it. So I always try to be safe and secure, but it's not always a good. Well, not just me. Other people have been affected, by things happen all over. My friend just emailed me from Bohol. NPA just took over his house and his land there in Bohol, and he's lost everything. He lost $60,000 and cows and sheep and pigs and everything. Lost everything. NPA took it. So you just never know. Okay. All right. But yeah, in fact, Ruth, your link finally came through. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm okay. Yeah, okay. Tom, you leave for the States before I get there. If you leave the States before I get there, leave the keys for the blessing house so I can use it and babysit the turkeys. Okay. No worries, Mitch. You can sit and hold them turkeys. Hey, did you guys see the video? Those are the cutest turkeys. How many eggs you got now?
12.
12. Okay. And 12 beautiful, beautiful turkeys. Beautiful turkeys. Ken Unger, good morning. High five. High five, Ken. Good to see you too. Nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully everything is good with you. And I know the car business. Or would you take Omer outside, let him go do his thing for a couple of minutes? He's driving us crazy. Always safe bet, rice and water, first line or index finger above the rice. Okay. They asked me to cook rice, and I cook it. I don't cook it well. I cook it. It's very, how can I say, Ruth? It's very...
It's lugaw.
Lugaw. I don't know what that means, but...
Become congee.
Yeah, congee. Okay, congee. In other words, soup. I'm not. But you know what? I cooked every meal most of my life. Even in my past relationships, I cooked a lot of the meals. But the food's not available that I'm familiar with here. So we get from Walmart, long way rice, 20 pounds. Yeah, in fact, $8. Wow, USD for 20 pounds. Good for you. That's 400 peso, 20 pounds, yeah. Do you have an oven? I'm seeing lots of apartments, condo videos with stovetops, no ovens. It's baking not common in the Philippines. Baking is not common. And they don't cook. Very rarely do people bake here. We have an oven. We have a stove. We have an oven. Ruth does her cakes in. And we use that oven all the time. We got so excited that we found hash browns. I'm not kidding you. We found hash browns, frozen hash browns you can actually cook. We got so excited. So guess what we bought? As many of those as we can. And now we are using those as to as to that, like that. So, Mike, thank you, Mitch. High five. Michael is saying what? I need to buy Tom family steak when you get here. Oh man, I'll be there. I'll go all the way to California just to get there. I'll fly in Los Angeles.
We go to SNR and we're crazy about the beef, different kinds. It's very nice.
We were excited, weren't we?
Yeah,
Till we looked at the price.
We don't have money.
If you don't have I'm not paying $40 for a steak. That one there is $50, a T-bone, and it's big. I mean, it would have fed a couple of meals, but for $50, and of course we've had them before. Tom Shipman actually brought me those steaks, and they're tasty. Okay, they're tasty. They're good, but Ruth and I like them. We just I'm used to the grass fed. I don't know what that is. My mother-in-law is having new problems out there in Providence Security. She lives Western Mindinao. Yeah, Michael and I. It's true. It's not just there. It's all over. It's in the Visayas, Luzon, Bohol, Cebu, Alpha and Cebu. It's all over. It's not what it is economy is getting a little tough here, and things are changing just like there are in the States. And I can't discuss a lot of stuff, but there is a lot more activity in the mountains, and people coming down out of the mountains now, and there's a lot more activity than they're saying because it hurts tourism. They're not going to say anything about it. A friend of mine lost 8 family members. 8. Good close friend of mine lost 8 family members as they were praying in church at a Baptist church. All children, and babies. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Starlink still not working for you? Consider getting it when to move. Hey, Joe, I was going to try to get, Starlink was not a good option for us. It works for a lot of guys. Tell me it works really well in Davao. It works well over in the Cebu area, like up in the mountains. The guys who used it said it works really well from them. And they said they have a deal on it now. You buy it for $400 and you pay $45 a month. And it works really good. And it's giving them like 200.
Tim G.
So, good morning, Tim. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you so much. So, just have Ruth give them the same look she gives you when you make her mad that scare them off. Works every time. There was this lady the other day, and she's standing there at the sidewalk, and she looked really upset, like that. So I said, "Are you sad?" "Huh? What's her?" I said, "You sad?" "No." I said, "Oh, okay. I thought maybe you might be sad." But her face was sad, but she was happy inside. But she was an elderly lady. Scoot, good morning, evening, Ken. Yeah, Ken, it's true. Yeah, Ken. Much of the produce we buy comes from Baguio. By the time you get to the local market near my house, it's about 2 to 2.5 to 3 days old. And they grow a lot of like cauliflower and broccoli and lettuce up in the mountains, but I think they bring a lot here, or I don't necessarily see a lot of it. Although I have to tell you, I don't go to the market personally. Ruth may see a lot more than I do, but I don't see a lot of it there. Save the story until the U.S. of America. Amen.
Thank you, Mitch.
I will. Thank you, Mitch. And forgot about the cakes. Yeah, Miss Ruth she's still doing cakes. She hasn't done any cakes now in the last couple of weeks, 3 weeks. She did make some cookies, a lot of cookies, and we gave out a lot of cookies to neighbors and friends, family members, friends that we know. And her and R did oatmeal raisin cookie day, and these things are good. We had a lot of them. I wish I had some now. Yeah, cakes. It's great value, long grain and French rice, 20 pound.
Good God.
5-gallon food grade buckets of rice put in ox patch. These buckets, 30 years. Oh wow. Can't beat that.
I
want that.
Long grain. Pumpkin
Yeah.
dough.
Pumpkin Joe
My
says, one of my
friend
Koreans,
taught me how to cook rice perfectly when I was in the army.
Korea know how to cook. In fact, did that come from Korea, that rice maker? Is that Korean or no? Just China. Korea makes some really good products. Their refrigerators, their stoves, their ovens, their dishwashers. Korea makes some good products. I noticed that when we were at the Korean store, they have a surplus store. You can actually go buy Korean stuff, and it's really nice looking stuff. No one need to tell you a story until you get back to USA. Exactly right. My in-laws are having security issues in Mindoro. Pinto beans. Hey, you know what? That's what I like is pinto beans. Have you seen any
Pinto
beans?
beans.
Have you seen any beans
Yeah.
at the market here?
No.
I haven't seen
Marabang
any.
lang.
Only in Marama, right? Do we?
Just the market for here is too small. Maybe the market over at
The big one?
Big One should have there.
Yeah.
I did not go there yet.
Sam's Club, 50-pound bag of white rice, $15. Wow.
That's the long grain, Daddy.
Yeah, long grain. And it's good. It's good. Sam's Club, 50-pound bag, $15.
I like long grain.
You know how much $15 is in peso?
50.
$7.50 for 50 pounds.
Did you know that the rice here now, the 25 kilos is, before it's only 1,120. And
So that's
now
22
it's
bucks.
1,525 kilos.
25 kilo for $30.
Yeah.
Huh. And it's, well, I don't know what you guys would call it. I don't call it good rice. I eat it, but
No choice.
no choice. Yeah, it's
That's
it
the
don't
only,
taste like rice to me. You know what is
That's
rice?
the only rice that is better.
Did you, when you were in Hong Kong, does rice taste different in Hong Kong than it does here?
Yeah. Have different mango variety there.
Like
you can buy like
jasmine?
basmati.
Yeah.
Just have man jasmine here, but it's different jasmine that I used to eat there in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Have jasmine long
I'll-
one like that.
Yeah, I like and you know something I noticed too. No fresh vegetables. I mean fresh apples and oranges. Tom Shipman. How you doing, Tom? Good to see you. Mitch Burmo stored in 5-gallon buckets with oxygen. That's nice. Lugo, a morning breakfast for rice. You need to put in chicken as well as boiled eggs.
You know how hard it's to find oatmeal. No, oatmeal here, it's easy to find. Oh no, oatmeal, the ordinary oatmeal, but
Yeah.
not mean the oatmeal that has like fruits. I'm looking for that one because I used that one when I was in Hong Kong.
Like
I'm using
blueberries
that
you're
one.
talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Blueberries and
No one
raspberries?
inside.
I would like to have some of that.
But
I-
I saw one there and it's an
you know what
It's
I-
expensive.
I like a honey bunches of oats. Like that. Like
Remember
I saw-
the kilos there?
Yeah, you see that? What is it? I forget, like $12 a box, something like that. Tom, how much was that? It's expensive, though, right? So, Tom, I like this store. It's nice. Hey, Tom, your supplier, rice store, 5-gallon bucks, feed a family for a year. Yeah, exactly. Can be Andrew Lugao. Why isn't chat moving? I have no idea.
Huh?
Chat's not moving. Maureen was buying jasmine rice, 1,200 a half sack. Now it's 1,600.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom, did you know Dalago is the 4th most popular language spoken in the USA?
English number 1,
English.
Spanish number 2,
Chinese?
number 3, Tagalog is
I didn't know
number
that. I didn't know that. I know there's a lot of Filipino there. I got a notification from an immigration attorney the other day. Was telling me that that the United States is overwhelmed with visas from people wanting to come there. That they're just overwhelmed. More people are coming now than they ever had in the history, or wanting to come there in the history of America. Even beats over the early 1900s and all that stuff with Ireland and all that.
I heard this from the professor online, Harvard University.
Makoto, good morning.
Makoto,
High
high five.
five.
Good
So
morning.
500.
Starlink. satellite
and have 64 rockets. I tell you what, that's a lot of them, Mitch. That is a lot. Good for him, man. I tell you what, the guys that needed the internet up in the mountains, they said they loved Starlink. But you know, I'm glad for them. The key is it's portable. And that is the best thing about that. You can actually grab it. So if you move, you don't have to go through all the house moving modems, this, that, and other, and the poles and whatever. You can just move that and don't have to worry about fiber. You can just take it with you and go. You know, that's what I like about it. $1.99. Thank you, Mr. Mitch Brumwell. Thank you, my good friend. Tom, I'm curious. Do you get welfare check performed by the barangay or PNP? I was just with a friend in Mindinao, gets them occasionally. He's a sole foreigner though. Joe, I'm not familiar with it. No, I don't get any of that. They elderly here get, what do they get from the barangay? Don't elderly get rice?
No, allowance.
Not allowance.
Daily man to daddy. It's for the elderly. They will receive. Depends on the municipality.
Okay. Each municipality is different. I know some areas they give elderly like $100 a month to help maintain their life. It doesn't cover for hospitalization or anything like that. They don't really have anything for the elderly
Depends on the
here.
municipality.
Yeah, it depends on the municipality. Some are getting 100, some are getting less. Some get just a bag of rice. Some areas, as far as Americans, we're not allowed to get any of that stuff. They won't support an American unless the barangays deems it's necessary to support that American. They will, but normally they won't support an American. In fact, they're reluctant to give you the what's that called, the discount card,
senior citizen, unless you are, you cannot apply if you're.
You can't even. It's
unless
hard.
you have permanent residence.
You got to have permanent residence, and so and even that sometimes, it's up to the captain. They don't just give those out, and it's really for Filipino.
Yeah.
But Americans take advantage of it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Our foreigners take advantage. There's nothing wrong with it, I guess. I felt guilty.
No, you have rights, man. The barangay said you have rights as long as you're a foreigner, but a permanent resident. But you cannot receive any.
Yeah, I haven't.
Card unless you are permanent resident.
Yeah, I haven't received anything personally.
So you did not apply, my good daddy.
Yeah, Georgina, you're right. Some visas are taken up for a year and a half. You're right about that. Tom Shipman can say it. 4P. What's that stand?
4-piece.
Oh, 4-piece?
4-piece is the one that it's what's the name? It's family which is below 10,000 income.
Oh, I see. Okay.
50,000 income per year. They will, and you have so many kids like this one here. She should receive. Yeah, I'm sure she receives.
I'm sure she does. She's got 4 kids.
Oh, how
single.
many kids you are in the family? They will give
I
that.
often wonder how they get
Have
in that
minimum
situation.
one each kid.
But I
I think
understand.
2,000 each kid.
2,000 per kid.
Per kid. If you have many kids, then.
Like many money.
But that's for their
But
education.
I right.
For school supplies.
I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to be in a situation where you're dependent upon that, because they always can pull and this, that, and other. Because they have programs for farmers too, same way. Oh, physical check. Oh, a check at your house. No. Although, yes, they do know who lives in your house. They do come and check, like for worm and deworming for children, things like that. They want to know who lives here, how many elderly. Yes, they do check your house. Yes, they will run a check on your house. If you're a foreigner, they'll mark it. Sometimes you get the barangay come check your septic. Sometimes the barangay will come check your property, your house, if it's livable. They will check your trash if you're doing trash properly, and if you don't, you get fined. Yeah, believe it or not. But there's no pickup on trash. But they're checking the trash. But nobody come picks it up. Not cash welfare. They doing well-being checks to make sure they're safe. Oh, no, they did they do that? Hello, William. Larry, how you doing?
Maybe same like
Yeah.
they'll check
Oh, yeah. Okay, different
that
thing.
they're-
Yes.
they're
Yes.
you're safe like that.
As a foreigner in the Philippines, the police department will come and check on you. Yes. Yes. They will find out where you're at. And they'll keep local tabs on who you are and where you're at. Yes, they will do that. And they're starting to do that. And they've been doing it. They've been doing it more and more and more. And they'll take a picture of you every month. Ollie is fighting that. He said, please quit coming to my business and please quit bugging me. But they'll come to your business, they'll come to your house every month and take a picture and see who you are and see if you're okay and safety. Yes. I'm sorry. Yeah, they'll check on you. In fact, it can be a very nuisance. I have another friend, his name's Tom. He goes through the same thing. He said it's a nightmare. They come knocking on his door every month. He said, please, I'll just send you a picture every month. Quit coming by my house. They say it's required by the immigration, because they have to physically take a picture and turn it in to the immigration. And yes, they do check on foreigners. Not all foreigners, but they are getting to a lot of foreigners. They don't have to run check on me because I'm always at the immigration all the time. 4P is a government subsidy for the most indigent problem.
Indigent.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Indigent. The most very.
And friends, family. I see. Yeah. You're right. The truth is, if you're foreign, they came to the Philippines, they think you're rich, they do. And people ask me for money, people ask me for cash, people ask me for something all the time. And I always give when I can. I always give. In fact, I've talked to Ruth to help over here, so we're going to make it a goal to help over here and help them financially with that, maybe if not food, to help, because no matters. And it's the world we live in, and yes, and they think people automatically. And I got to tell you, I'm walking in Starbucks the other day. I'm poor compared to some of those Filipinos in there. I talked to one of the students there. She gets $20 a day for her food, and she actually dropped it on the floor. I said, you dropped money on the floor. And I said, what are you doing with all that money? She goes, that's my allowance for the week, 6,000 peso. For I said, for 5 days school. So a lot of people are rich here too in Filipino. A 50-pound bag, regular boiled oats, $36.95. Store in 5-gallon buckets, auction packs. What's an auction pack? We just drop it in? The auction pack, we drop auction? Is it like a pack? I mean, I'm confused. Or is it shrink wrap? $100 is good for seniors there compared to salary. Yeah, it is. Hi, Hong. Good morning. How you doing, Hong? Good to see you. Glad you're back. Yeah, me too. I had a time this morning. We'll just go back to doing it like this. I'll just keep doing it like this.
I never got senior discount card. I have been given discount because of my age. I never asked for it.
I do go to the priority lane though, guys, okay? I do go. I do. Tom, please tell everyone on the live stream I said hi. Mr. Britsborough must have hi. Hi, Mitch.
Welcome home from church. Have a great day.
Hey, okay, Tom. Have a good one. Good to see you. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I saw condos asking for occupants every month, even Filipino. Some reason, I don't know. It has to do with the barangay, I guess. The immigration, and they come physically to your house. And if you're not at work, because they know where you work, some of the foreigners that work at home, and they like work online, they'll check them. And if they're not at home, they'll try to find them. Yeah, guy works online. Does IT for some big company. And I think he says he's 35, and they check on him. I know foreigners here in our barangay. His wife cheated on him. Oop. And I don't think he goes to immigration. He's broke, and our PMP would just take a picture of him every year. Oh my goodness. Rodney Full Circle. How you doing, my good
boss,
friend?
Hope you are well. God bless you and your family. Gaming channel yet?
No gaming channel. High five. Thank you, Rodney. Rodney, how you been, man? Good to see
You're
you.
in double? He's married, right?
No,
he's married, right?
No, he's over in. He's still in the States. I said he did a video the other day. I went and said hi to him. Yeah, he's still in the States.
Yeah.
I think he may have came over. 6 years, no one has checked on me. No love, I guess. I don't want them coming to me. I told Ollie and Tom, I said, they start coming, I'll go ballistic because I don't want nobody coming out my house every month. It's, you know, unless you're going to bring something to eat. Bring me food. Come on over.
Mark King.
You know our last video on the other day? I said, Tom, how do you think? I loved it, Tom. I mean, Mark. Loved it, Tom.
Everyone.
I loved it, Mark. Thank you for sending that. They never checked on me before after I got my SRV card. They, thank goodness they hadn't checked on me. But I was at the immigration every week, 65 times in a year, so because of them. Is it safe? It is so safe. You can come in pencil thin. How you doing, Dabble Don? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Don.
Good evening, Don. Mark King. Lots of things need to be done today. Bye. Thanks, Chi, for coming on.
He's coming, Chi.
See you, Chi. Have a good day, Chi. Good to see you. I give food, not cash. Wife is concerned since the poor lady got stabbed here in Duma for not giving. You know what? It's funny enough to an addict. Ooh. There was a guy there, same thing happened to him, where he said, I'm sorry, I give out so much that I'm not giving out. And somebody did that to him. I have Allison, I have a store in the Philippines, rice and stuff, 5-gallon buckets. My fiance keeps most. Oh! So she just keeps them in the buckets with oxygen packs? Wow. Wow. Good for her. Rest in peace, Jimmy Buffett, the pencil thin mustache guy. Yes, rest in peace. You probably don't know who Jimmy Buffett is. If I started playing the songs, he passed. He's really a good singer. Everybody was parrot head. Are you a parrot head? I'm a parrot head. I love his play style. There are days I wish I could use Party Line. Not old enough for that card yet. In your dreams there. I do. I sneak in there. I did come over and got married to my girl and live over in
Canada here.
And I live well in Canada. God bless. Oh, high five. Good for you, man.
Congrats.
Yeah, it's really nice. Mark King, my own sister come and do. Yeah, I sit at the house for 5 years. Nobody come check on me in the States. Ruth comes, checks on me all the time.
I was asking Ruth what.
She didn't see it. I didn't send it to her.
No, I came back home to Marama. I go back to Marama and came back here Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, she's been gone like 4 or 5 days. I partied on every day. Me and RR. We had rice and ice cream. Oh, she's not looking. Yes.
Rice and ice cream.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. You're right. I guess my sisters do not check on me because I told them I would not leave any money to them when I passed. One of the worst things in the world is, for me, is I don't like to be lonely. I don't like to be alone. That's a problem I have. Well, since I got Omer, I'm okay. Me and the dog. Really. I don't know why it is. I get bored is what it is. I don't know. I gotta do something. And even today we're gonna go do something. How much ice cream you and I ate when we ate as much as we could get our hands on. Because when Ruth's around, we can't have any ice cream. We can't have anything. We can't have any food at all. No, I'm teasing. She lets me. Yeah, me and Omer.
You always open that door.
He opens the door. Ours got it. Do you have the 13? Yes, I have the 13A. Yes. It took me a while to get it. 4 years, but I got it.
In January, you have to.
Yeah, by March 1, I think I can pay that. Pay the 300.
310 pesos. 310 pesos.
I wonder what happens after the 5 years. After you have that 5 years, do you just go renew the card, or you got to buy another? You got to buy another ACR card.
Maybe because that's renewable.
Because yeah, it's only good for 5 years, but I think they renew it. But you guys tell me. You guys know about that more than I do. The problem, Ruth, look up. It's 5 o'clock. It's true. Yeah. But it I might like being alone. Yeah. Too much is. Yeah. Other than this, so, and how much is that? And we don't have to go through any process, I hope.
No, I could.
I'm telling you what, if
I'm
I'm not there in the States, I'm gonna take a boat.
boat.
Yeah, we're getting on the boat. We're gonna go on a boat. But we ACR card. So do you have to, Joe? Do you have to pay the $50 and that's it, or do you have to go through another process again? I mean, some people are telling me another process. Well, no, that can't be right. It can't be. It's permanent. I thought that's fine, right? Right? I don't know. Mark King, I'm the loner that hates to be alone. I don't like to be alone. I don't. The dog is fine. R's here, fine. Mommy's here, fine. Omer's here, fine. But if all three of them are gone, it's like, okay, now let's see. Okay, I'll go to the mall. Okay, or I'll go over to her sister's house, or I'll go to Ollie's. And that's what I do. I just take off and go to Ollie's and have a cup of coffee and sit there. And a lot of times he's not there. You know, because he doesn't live there all the time. He works and owns it, but he's not there all the time. So I'll go there and just sit and have a cup of coffee for a couple hours until the girls get done what they're doing.
No.
One day they went and had their hair done. And it took, 5-6 hours to get their hair done. And I was about to go ballistic. That's before we got Omer. Are you drinking coffee or tea? And how much alcohol is in this? Smell. Coffee. None. Yet. No, it's not yet. I had to pay more than 300 pesos because after a year, I completely forgot to report in, so I was a few months late. Late fees only, thank goodness. Oof. Yeah, in fact, we did the same thing in one time where I wasn't late, but it was because of the COVID, and it cost me $1,000. $1,000 for, I don't know how long it was. You could tell me how long it was late. Month, or was it that much? One day? 2 months. 2 months. Cost me $1,000 2 months. And she scared me, She scared me. But you can't get out. I'm not allowed to go on the bus. They won't let me get on the bus. So anyway. You missed that last post about being alone. I will probably be home in the Philippines, Snowbird, starting November for 4 months till All Saints Day. Hopefully you'll be stateside. High five. Well, if you get our next, come stay. Come be with us, Mitch. Thanks so much for the super chat. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much,
The keys will be underneath the doormat. It'll be like Motel 6. No worries. Viking Or. There is a renewal fee considerable, but I don't know how much. We count how much. Oh, yeah, because I've been here but I just got the card. Last March or April, something like that. Took me 4 years. It was a nightmare. Don't know why it was me. Everybody else had the same problem too. A lot of people did. I paid around 13. Oh, okay, well that's fine. That's okay. 13, 14, 1500 pesos, that's fine. I didn't, or even 2.5 is okay, $50. I just don't want to get in a situation where it's more than that. What's he chewing on? Oh, he's chewing on a stick. That dog's handful is always chewing on something. Mitch, the key will be underneath the mat. Yeah, in fact, no worries. You want to come stay at the house, you can. Since I have been working in the Philippines Department of Tourism, I've been getting Philippine government guests. Oh my goodness gracious, you lucky rascal.
Lucky rascal.
You lucky rascal. Good for you, Mitch. Good for you.
You're lucky rascal.
He is. Do you see what he said there, Dolly? The visa he's gonna get a government guest visa. Hey,
You're VIP.
yeah, he is. Well, Mitch, how am I going to stay at your house? I'm joking. But we were going to come visit, not to stay, of course. Tom, is new internet you are using now? No,
We're
it's
using
Gomo.
Gomo SIM card.
It's a SIM card on the phone. It's called Gomo.
And you will just buy
It's Globe.
$599 unlimited data for
Yeah,
1
$5.99
month.
for a month. And I download, upload. Of course, their Wi-Fi at the house is still 300. I love that. I love that guy. You know,
Good
we
provider.
need to always make sure to give him cookies and cake. He's like a family member. But really, Gomo works really well. It's just a SIM card. Mitch, you might think about getting that. It's just a SIM card. You throw it in your phone. It gives you 30 unlimited. It works. It's Globe. It works pretty well everywhere. You're going to get some slow times, but it works pretty good. How is it? Is it coming through okay? I was afraid about the live stream. 4250 picture, fingerprints. Oh, see, that's the thing. So in 5 years, I got to go through it again. Picture, fingerprints, in and out. Once you see it. Oh man, I hope I'm somewhere else because I'll do it in the States. Because my card's so good for 4 more years, 3 years, 3.5 years. Because getting it at this office is just incredibly hard. Picture, fingerprints, they're just slow as molasses. Can you imagine? 1 to 2 hours to be 1 to 2 days. It's great on my end. No lagging on my end. I'm good. Yeah, nothing against anything. I don't mean to be negative, but this office drives me crazy. Back in the day, when I first started coming to the office, in and out in 5 minutes. Now it's in and out in 5 hours just to get a renewal. Not really. I'm mad at me a little bit, but it just takes a lot of time and effort. And they make people wait a long time when they can just do it and get it done. They make people wait on purpose. I'm planning on visiting the first tourist rest area in Cebu, visiting the whale sharks during that time. All right, so you're going to go down to Oslo and Boholoon and Cebu, okay?
Oslo na, Daddy.
Oslo, shark, and sharks during that time. Whale shark. You'll enjoy yourself down there. There is a German resort down there we stayed at. It's really, the German owns it. Really nice guy. We stayed in Boholoon. You'll like it down there. It's really nice down there. You'll enjoy it down there. Why I asked you got a new internet? Your live stream day is so good. I thought you may get fiber internet. No, it's streaming through wireless.
It's only a SIM card.
It's only a SIM card. Can you believe it?
If you're in SM, you can buy it in the customer service. It's $399 with 30 GB data.
Yeah.
Unlimited data.
Yeah, unlimited data, so you can use the data. But it's okay. I mean, I upload videos with it. I download videos with it. I've been using it now about 5 months since we've been gone. So it's been working really well for us. It's got a good, and some days, if it's a really big video, like I have a video like for 20 minutes or so, it takes a while. It can take up to like 20 minutes to do it. But there has been times where I actually had to go to the mall to get free Wi-Fi for 2 hours at the mall. I'll just download it. And uploading apps and updating your apps, you need to go to the mall or somewhere that has Wi-Fi for that, Starbucks or somewhere, and get that done. Or do like I did to Ruth, just take my phone back home, update it, and bring it back. They have very first rest stop for tourists only in the highway in Cebu. Did they really? I didn't know they even had one, Mitch. They have a rest stop? Really? Really? Highway in Cebu? Wow. Every highway I've seen in Cebu, it's been so, it's busy. It's busy. Cebu's gotten so busy, guys. It's unbelievable. Just one of my videos are in between 18 and 30 GPS. I need quite a few of those cards. Yeah, you.
No, if you're using unlimited, the
Use
599,
unlimited.
it's
$5.99 unlimited.
yeah, it's 1 month.
Just get it, Joe. Go down to the place. It's
SM
SM. Buy it,
or yeah,
or you can order one right
order
online.
in Facebook page of them. They have Gomo Philippines like that. It's free shipping. It's $3.99.
$3.99, and you can. I get me, and mommy, and we use mobile hotspot for my laptop. So I use mobile hotspot all the time, and it works fine. Oh, sure, I get lags. Sure, it stops sometimes, but overall, it's well worth the bucks. Miss Bromwell, high five. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you, Sir Mitch.
My good friend, thank you.
Experience is their limit on how long you can stay at the restaurant there. So.
Yeah, I wonder what, I'm gonna check that out. I wonder if they have pictures, Mitch. Welcome Center 95. Like the rest there is a Welcome Center 95. Is it really?
Sure.
So it's really nice. Wow. Ruth and R. You ought to see him in S&R. Were you kidding? Candy store at S&R? Huh? They were kids in candy store. Oh, I want this. Oh, I want this. We found pistachios. $1.99. $4. Joke. How about $40? No, I don't know. It was like $22 or something like that for them. I-95 is a good place. Especially the turnpikes. I bet Turnpike, I would guarantee, is really busy. Last time we were on, last time I was there on the Turnpike, there was an accident, and I saw it coming, so I stopped over at the Welcome Center and stayed there for like 3-4 hours. You could see the traffic, and of course everybody else did the same thing. So I just sat there, went and got me a cup of coffee, got me a table, and then the place got packed because everybody's doing the same thing, and stayed there for a few hours until it cleaned out. But you can't do that. You going, Jim? Are you gone? Don't go. All right, Jim. See you later. Have a good one, my friend. Thanks for coming on. I just rode Cebu via motorbike from the southern tip to the car with my wife. The road service outside the cities are horrible now. Very rough and massive roadwork everywhere.
It's very far in there, no?
And when we were going down Oslo, Mitch, and Boholoon, it was like a nightmare. Was it not on that bus? They stopped like going down to Cebu. Seemed like it took forever, didn't it?
Still long?
What? And we had to wait at the bus terminal, how many hours?
2 hours.
2 hours, something like that. Crazy. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. High five. High five. Thank you.
What's that dog?
Is that a dog? Yeah, that's Omer. He's sleeping over here now. I don't know what's up with the candy being made today, but I had to stop eating it. Every time I eat candy, I get pain in my chest. Oh, that's not good. Wow. So, Christian, what are you getting the pain for? Huh. That's not good. Good morning, Sammy.
Good morning.
Good morning. Dapple Don? How's Sammy? How you doing, Sammy? Oh, it's Omer.
Omer.
Yeah. So, how's everything, Sammy? We are going to go see a movie today. If we get there in time. What time is it?
10:25.
10:25. It starts at 12:30. And guess what it's going to be?
Horror one.
I don't know. Ruth can take it, but we're going to go see Nun, the one I saw the other day. Now she wants to see it. So we're going to go see that.
I will bring jacket.
You bring jacket.
Because there's some friends over there. Uy, ala Art, tanawa sa itong kwan Art ko. Okay, pwede I will check my life.
Okay. We'll get that done quick. If you guys want to go to the 12:30 show.
Art, why go to recording?
Mark King, sorry I missed topic because okay, typing, okay. Everything is fine? Good. I heard trucks, rest stops and think of trucking. I know. Mitch, high five. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. You guys are a handsome and pretty one. Thanks, Sammy.
Daddy, can I?
Can you what?
So cold.
Cover up with a blanket. Daddy's hot. I had Mommy turn it up. Thank you, Sammy. Let's see. So Mitch, are you going to stay in Cebu or are you going to travel around? You're going to go around? You're going to go to come over to Mindinao? Come over to Mindinao. I'm still here. Yeah. And no worries about that. We'll figure out how to get together. I'm sure the family's coming. Your family. This coat hanger's here. No, it's not. I was helping on. Now, got to go bring Mom to port. Okay. See you later. Thank you for stopping by, Sammy. Tom, you know Filipina is in the USA now, but she may be back Philippines by yeah. Yeah, she was over in Daytona Beach. I once owned a house back years ago, long time ago, where she was standing on that beach. Last video she did about Daytona. It was years ago. And it was just an old house. But that was when you could go to Daytona and the ocean was way out there. You could walk way out there. But because of erosion and the way it is, it's like way up here now, you know, and the water now comes up close to the houses now. But back in the day when I arrived there in early 80s, it was way out. So I sold the house. I wish I kept it. That house would be worth millions now. Now it's how can I say, not that land is worth millions now. Sammy, take care. Yeah. MJ, good morning, MJ. How you doing, MJ? Good to see you. Your cooking videos are looking really good and making me hungry. Scoot. Be right back. B-Joy says I have to get a haircut. Why is she sharpening a bolo? It makes me a bit nervous. That would be too. Why am I leaning over that way? And Ruth's not even in here. Just waiting for the process to get back to USA. Yeah. I keep waiting. And we're going to keep doing our due diligence. And we'll get there. Pumpkin Joe. We were just in Daspitan, same port, a few weeks ago. Good morning, guys. She's in North Carolina. I think Mark King. Yeah, she was in Daytona because she was over by the Wing House, my old hot spot back in the day. I had a few beers there, and I stopped drinking when I came here, but I've had a few beers there before. Yeah, the price, the land has gone up here considerably. I mean, a lot, too much, even here. Lady wants $80,000, 4 million peso for 2 small lots over there by me. It's not worth it. I wouldn't give you $5,000 for the 2 lots. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's gone up a lot. In fact, it's gone up so much that it's unbearable in price in a lot of cases. So Ruth and I decided that we're just going to hang tight and wait for the visa and just get to the States and figure out what we're going to do from there. Boy, you're having a time. What are you doing, R? So, getting coat hangers. I don't know why they call them clothes hangers, I guess you call it clothes hangers. So, MJ, Mark King, Davildon, Viking saying hi. The girls are something. They come in, they open the door, they leave the door open, and now the air con is blowing at the door and no air is coming in the room. Always something, right? So we're going to go see the Nun today, the movie. It's called, I think it's Nun 2. And Ruth, I told her about the movie, and she wants to see it, which is unusual. So I'm in shock that she wants to see it. So we're going to go see that today. we'll get to the mall and get that and see that. It'd be fun. Or would you figure? Yeah, thank you. That door. Now air get in the room. So down by the Thunderbird Hotel off Main Street, Daytona. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yes. In fact, that's exactly right, Mitch. When I was living in Orlando, I never been to Daytona Beach, but I've been to Naples now, talking about being rich there. Naples puts the other places, Florida, to shame. Naples and Fort Myers are all beautiful places. It's nice. It's beautiful. Don't count out Sebastian, Vero Beach, even Titusville, where Mitch lives, is beautiful. Beautiful beaches there. In fact, all the way up down the coast is beautiful. I don't know of a bad beach anywhere, really. Is there a bad beach? They're all sandy beaches. They're not rocky. Cebu, we had a hard time. Very rocky, very treacherous rocks. You had to be very careful on that area. Even the boaters have moved the big boulders out of the way so they make a path back to shore at, tides, on the tides. But I enjoyed it. I always enjoy Florida. My plan was to come here and stay a couple, 2 or 3 years, and then eventually get the girls back anyway. But COVID hit and put a damper in my plan. But our goal has always been to go back and visit there. Whether we stay there, it's okay. If it's not good and it's so horrible as everybody's saying it is, we'll come back here. But at least where the girls can see it, and let her go to Walmart, okay? She wants to go to Walmart. Everybody says go to Walmart. Even Filipina P says go to Walmart. So Ruth says, even she says go to Walmart. But back in the day, that house I had, you're right, Mitch, it was down by Thunder. And there was another, I can't remember the name of that, where it's next door to it. They tore it down. It's it was owned by a Russian guy. Lido Hotel? I think it was Lido. My house is next to that. Yeah, my house was just a block house. There's nothing, just concrete and block. That's it. There's nothing to it. I didn't have bars on the windows or anything, but it was just a block house. There's nothing to it. I mean, they didn't pay like $60,000 for it back in the day, but you could park there. And of course, what I did during when they had their bike weeks and all the other stuff that was going on during those times, I would charge fees. You want to park your car, you pay $10. Because I had parking like, you could park 20, 30 cars in there. And I just parked mine over at my buddy's house and let them have the lot there, and I would sell them, park there all they want. And then I made extra money. And I sold the house. I made like, I don't remember, I doubled my money. And then I ended up moving back to Orlando because jobs and life. But if I had that today, what would it be, right? Yeah. Mitch Bromwell, high five. Thank you so much for the super chat. High five, my good friend. Thank you. If they go on and say how crazy some Americans be and they run back to the Philippines, exactly. You're right. They'll go in there and say, are they dressed like that here? How come my girl's got her pajamas on? What? Yeah, I know. I want them to see it. It's always best to be honest. Let them see what it really truly is. And if it's truly horrible, it's just truly horrible. Nothing you can solve or say anything about it. But what if they like it? She has a friend that's from Alibaba, lives in Alibaba there in Daytona. And she's been there now. She does dumpster diving. Well, she's making a living dumpster diving. Orlando, Sanford, DeLand, all their dumpsters, just going in dumpsters. And her latest haul was all kinds of candies and gums and shirts and clothes with the tags on. They found them from one of the stores. And she's selling them at the flea market, and she's making a fortune. She makes anywhere from $400 to $600 on a day on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturday are her best days. So like on Thursday, she makes at the Daytona flea market like $100, but she makes $400, guys. And then on Sunday, it's slow until noon. I mean, it's busy. Well, it's slow until noon, then it's busy from noon until 6. And she makes a couple $100. So she's been doing that every week now for, 2 years. and she makes a really good living out of it. So the girls always get those ideas. Copy, right? Walmart has a. One time I was living in Orlando, some say I went to West Coast. I keep thinking he's talking about the West Coast. It's true. It's true. West Coast of Florida, yeah. That's true. And try to get your family back to America safely. Nothing or nowhere is perfect. Exactly. And I know that. Listen, you make your life wherever you're at. We're making our life where we're at. We're happy. We're contented. We're safe. We're secure. And that's the most important thing. I got my girls with me. We're okay. We're going to be fine. We'll get to the States. We'll be fine. I told them I'd live in a tent on the side of the road. Just get the States right now because just under current circumstances where we could just enjoy ourselves. Ruth says I would too. I said I would too. So just get away and come back. We'll come back, whenever. Be snowbirds like Mitch. I had even one time asked to really go on a drive all that way to West Coast, and it told me I need more day drive there. Exactly, Mark. Do you miss your little van? I do. I miss it so much. But on the other hand, the driving. When I almost hit the 2 kids in that one day, I go back to that every time. Even a taxi cab driver here was telling me they're Filipino. We had one Friday. He was in Bahrain, and he was telling me how crazy he's Filipino on here driving. I said, "You're Filipino." He goes, "I know. They're crazier than me." He says, "It's not like that in Bahrain." They are making a living. I don't know. I mean, she's making a living. She's from Alibaba. She makes a good living doing it. Her husband is a, military or something, and they're doing good. So they're happy, and they take candy and the gums and whatever else. They just do it. It's her and her sister. Her sister's Filipina also, and she's there, and so that's what they do. I gave them some spots to go in Orlando, where to go in Orlando at some of the outlet malls, and I told them a couple spots, and they did go there, and they did find some good clothes. Instead of giving them the goodwill, they threw them out. Don't know why, but they did, and they ended up with 100 outfits. And so what they did was they took those at the flea market. They were big plus sizes, but apparently they hit the right thing. And so when they took them to the flea market there in Daytona, paid $8 for the table, they sold it all really fast. And of course, women want to try them on. This, that, and they had a problem with that, so they rigged up a little booth and put like shower curtain around, and they rigged it up so people can go and change and try it and see if they like it. And it worked wonders for her. And she, Filipina, they're pretty smart. They figure out a way. And so apparently Ruth saw that, and Ruth's sister saw it. Now Ruth's sisters, 3 of her sisters have Korean passports. They can come to the States anytime they want. Korea's the first 9 days free. I didn't know that. So they're planning to go in there and with her, us, and do dumpster diving. I said, fine. Well, I don't care. Just help me with the cost. Female Filipinos have a dumpster divers club on Facebook. They love that Americans throw away the best. Crazy. Do they really? Well, I know that their people love it. Their sisters love it. They're going crazy over it, Mitch. They really are enjoying themselves doing that. And Ruth wants to do it. It's just there's a Facebook group. I'll get Ruth to join it. I bet people in USA think there's only one West Coast, not 2. Yeah, go to the West Coast. Get this. Wake up, see the sun in Daytona. Go to St. Pete, and watch it sunset. High five, Mr. Mitch. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. It was funny that the girl sent Ruth a picture, and Ruth was going crazy. She said, "What is that?" She said, "That's stuff I got today." And it was all kinds of Twix and candy and shirts and stuff, just stuff. And Furniture too, by the way. Furniture like end tables and coffee tables and things like that. Some were broken, but Filipina, as they are, they figured out, they repaired it themselves, and now they have their own setup. So it worked out really well for them. I'll take it and sell it at the flea market for whatever, get their money. But they're nervous and they're high. Some people don't like you doing that. Because people abuse it, they take it and throw it out on the ground. And they abuse the dumpster dive and just throw it on the ground. And they mess it up for other people that do clean up after themselves. And so they always make sure to clean up because so there's no problem, you know. But I do see opportunity there. I saw another, at this other day, a guy messaged me. He says, when you get back here, I need some help. And I said, what? He says, you know how they do samples at Sam's and Costco and all those places for like food and Walmarts? And I go, yeah. He said, would you like to be like a manager? I said, well, that's really a pain in the neck job to get hired. He goes, well, if I hire all the people, I want you to manage them. You'll only have like 4 stores. I said, really? That's what's the pay. It's a good $20 an hour to start. And you work about 20 hours a week because you only work on, you know, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Just make sure everybody shows up and turns in their paperwork when they're done. I go, yeah, I'll do that. So I said, if you're still available when I get there in 2029, I'll do it. Joke, but that's the way it is. I was thinking of getting a dual citizenship. One, I'm thinking of getting Portugal because my grandma was born there. Yeah, you should. Should, yeah. A lot of people are getting dual citizenships in different countries. There's some that you can actually buy the passport and be a citizen. So some countries are actually doing that. So, well, I'm getting hoarse. My coffee's getting very low. It's almost empty. And so I think I'll call the stream today. I want to thank everybody for spending their valuable time coming on the stream today. Or come up here and help Daddy call everybody's name. And thanking everybody for coming on. And right here, call everybody's names out. Help Daddy. And I have my baby. Oh, come on, put it down. Put it down. Put your hands down. All right. Start calling out the names.
Bye, Uncle Marking, Mitch Bromwell. Thank you for the super chat.
Way to go. Okay. Mark King,
Uncle Mitch, Mr. Somebody. Bye. Marking.
a little louder, darling.
Marking, Davao Don, Viking of Norway, Uncle Mitch, thank you again for the MJ, Auntie MJ.
Davao Don.
Pumpkin Joe.
Pumpkin Joe.
Uncle Mitch, Uncle Scott.
And Uncle Scott. Look at Uncle Scott. Uncle Scott is getting a haircut.
Tim Diziak, Sammy.
Thank you for coming on today, Sammy. Tim D. Joe, thank you for coming on, Pumpkin Joe. Mitch Brumma, Mark King. Tim D again.
Yeah.
Viking Christian.
Pumpkin Joe, Jim Allner.
Jim Allner. There's many on there. Sorry about the stream today. I'll do a better job. I won't use that thing anymore. Rodney Full Circle. Thank you for coming on.
Joe and Jenny.
Joe and Jenny, yes.
Rodney Full Circle. Hillbilly in US and Asia.
Yeah, Hillbilly.
Hillbilly. Chi Taurus. And who else?
Rodney Full Circle.
Mary Jed Swiney.
Yeah. Hong Island. Tom Shipman. Thank you. Tim D. Thank you for coming on. Hong Hillbilly.
Mary Jed.
Yeah,
William O'Leary.
Michael and Heidi.
Michael and
Thank you for
Heidi.
coming on. Jim Allner. Tom Shipman. Hillbilly. Mitch. Makoto. Thank you, Makoto. Thank you for coming on, my good friend.
Ken Unger.
Yeah, Mr. Ken. And Maureen. Maureen and Ken.
Who else?
Well, I don't know. Just keep scrolling, honey.
Jezebel.
Yeah. Omer, we're licking my feet. Omer, stop it. Taurus, thank you.
Jeffrey
Ease, Jeffrey, thank you for coming on. Davil Don, Keith Richards, thank you. You having a problem
Is there
seeing that? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris
Gabino, thank you. Ganoy,
Kanoy in the
happy,
Philippines.
happy, happy, happy. Congratulations on getting married.
Off the cuff.
Off the cuff, yeah.
Kanoy in the Philippines.
Ganoy. Kevin and Gemma.
TL Roy.
TL Roy. Thank you guys for coming on, and thank you for spending your valuable time with us today, and thank you so much for spending your valuable time.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Mitch.
Thank you, Mr. Mitch. Thank you so much, my good friend. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. Mitch Promo, thank you again for the super chat. Thank you, my good friend. TL Roy, thank you for coming on. Mark King, Mr. Mitch Promo, thank you again for the super chat.
Bye.
Thank you, Mr. Mitch, for all your wonderful super chat today. And thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mitch. Say, yep, thank you. What's wrong with your face?
It's so cold.
So cold. It ain't cold.
Oh, my hand got it. Oh, see? It's like freezing cold.
It ain't freezing cold. You're looking at the mirror and see how you look. I know what you
No.
Yeah, say, do it again. See.
No, I know I look horrible because I just cleaned the whole house.
Oh, you just cleaned the whole house. Okay. She looks horrible because she cleaned the whole house. I didn't think that would have nothing to do with it, but it's you know how that is.
No, it makes you look haggard.
It makes you look haggard. Sperlin! How you been, my good friend?
Edwards,
Yeah, Sperlin. I haven't seen Sperlin forever. How you been? Elo.
you're late.
You're late. We're leaving. Ours cold. Yeah, I know. I don't know what for. What are you cold for?
No, because the air's blowing my way. Yours doesn't
Oh.
blow on.
Yeah.
What's this? Oh, filters.
No, I don't care about no filters, darling. Quit playing with that. Oh, Mother, come say bye to everybody. Piece of cake. Come say bye. Bay, say bye-bye. Thank you, Mr.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you all. Thank you, Sperlin.
Thank you,
Sorry
Paul.
late. Mitch, everybody. Keith, everybody. Thank you so much.
See you
Mark.
next time.
Next time. I think I'll do on Wednesday, but I'll do a better job this time.
Okay.
RR, stop TikToking.
Okay. Omar, come down, boy.
How do you know she's TikToking? She is. I see it right here. She's TikToking. Yeah. You smell like
Downy.
Downy. Smells good. Hey, you could use that as cologne, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Ew.
She's TikToking. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
God bless everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Okay,
guys.
Omar.
See ya.